am Red Cyclone! Aria!
Yes, sir. Welcome to another episode of the It Gets Better I Swear podcast. I'm your host, Louis Beans, and I'm here with Mark with the mic.
What is going on? What is going on?
Chillin', Mark. What it is.
Not much, man. Just staying in, being warm.
Yeah, it's cold. It was snowing today for a little bit. It was raining sideways, which wasn't fun.
Yeah.
But I have here some stuff to start off. We're already in the new year, but now we have lists of things that are coming soon. This list is for 2024 upcoming games release schedule, and this is on GameSpot.
Okay.
Do you know off the back of your hand? Do they do these for like figures? Do they have? Is there a site that you can go to for like a figure pre-release list or anything?
Coming out 2024. I could check. I
always wonder. Like you see things maybe a week, 2 weeks before, but then it's like, oh, this isn't coming out till next year.
Yeah,
I'm like,
some people have like anticipated figures coming out this year, but there's no like solid list because there's a lot. Like when it comes to figures, it's more random releases than gaming. I think gaming is more like movies. They have a set date. As in figures, they could be like, oh, coming out March, and fucking you don't see it until November.
Gotcha. I understand.
Or limited games. And limited games is in the same boat.
You know, I hear people get mad. I know you had issues.
I didn't have issues. It's just that the game took forever. That was it.
I mean, that's an issue.
Do I like it? Do I like what I got? Oh, I love it. But yeah, it was like long gone. Like, dude, and my only thing with limited runs thing is that they didn't like, if they was making a PS5 version, they should have let me have the options to change it.
Okay.
That was my only. I'll say that's my only gripe with it. The box I got was cool, and everything in it was cool. So I'm not that mad.
Okay.
But about almost 2 years later, that's when I got it.
Just set that expectation. It's gonna be a while. Yeah. You're gonna have to survive to get your stuff.
Yeah. It took less for the turtle van to come in than the turtle box set.
Okay. All right.
But yeah.
Did you know that looking for? Oh, first of all, I will ask: are you allergic to Nutella? Do you have a nut allergy?
No.
Have you had it?
Nutella.
I was not on the bandwagon. This is not even an endorsement. I'm just saying. Did you know that is like one of the things that towards the end of last year was just like gone in regular stores, not in supermarkets.
Yeah.
Like corner stores and stuff that normally would have the small products, gone.
Yeah.
Gone. Interesting. Came back towards the end of the year, but like during the middle and stuff, and this in my neighborhood, just gone. That was just mad random. Yeah. I had it. You know what? It's pretty good.
It's like a sweeter chocolate.
It's pretty good.
It's like a hazelnut.
Yeah. So if you have nut allergies, don't do it.
Or if you want to like attempt to murder someone that has a
all right, listen. We don't endorse this stuff. No.
Oh, it's chocolate.
You didn't hear that from me.
It's chocolate.
Because it definitely does not taste like hazelnut. Let's see. So we can start off with this list and just go through it, and then when it gets thin, it gets thin.
Yeah.
Because I see that there is a lot, and it dries up at a certain time. But there are announcements going on until the end of the year. So let's see.
Yeah. Before you go on the list, I know Yakuza's the creator. They teased 2 more games coming within this year and next.
But did they tease what they
They
were?
didn't say nothing. They just like, oh, we have 2 games in the works still.
Okay. All right.
That's all they
Okay.
gave. They said Infinity Wealth will have a preview of one of them.
I mean, that's soon, because Infinite Wealth is 24.
So,
That is two. That is 3 weeks away because we're recording on a Sunday.
yeah.
That's about 3 weeks.
Yes,
So,
I'm excited.
are you saying that we will see a tease for a new RGG game in 3 weeks?
And then I look back and see what they were doing and what properties they have. They have Virtua Fighter.
I mean, there's the creators and people who are on the VF team. They have already said they have announcements. So I don't know if RGG has anything to say.
I know they
Except
remastered.
maybe,
Yeah.
maybe they put all of them in the next game. Who knows?
Who knows?
But the VF team is definitely saying, please watch this space, meaning their social media. So we're waiting.
You watch.
I'm waiting.
Watch.
I'm waiting.
If
If they keep their word, I'll buy it. Like
Yeah.
they said, if they keep their word and they put out a brand new VF product and not
that's not 5.
something that's old, because the last thing they put out was 5. You gotta tell them, hey man, we're waiting for 6.
Yes.
So,
But bundles.
it is a mixed. So I will say that there is stuff for phones on it.
Okay.
So be warned. First in order they have it. January 11th, we have Devil May Cry, Peak of Combat, which is their phone game. That's iOS, Android. Momodora, Moonlit Farewell, and that's in PC. That's also the 11th. Radiance, that's also PC on the 11th. On the 17th of January, Atlas Wept. Not familiar. And this is one I am actually very curious. This is very soon. January 18th, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. This was teased at the Game Awards, and it has a specific, very unique style to it, and it's a departure from the last few Prince of Persia games. So I'm interested.
It looks cool. It looks more like a Metroidvania than a Prince of Persia.
Mm-hmm.
So
I just
I'm
hope
interested.
it's whatever it is. I hope it's good.
Yeah.
Because I would like to play.
Visually, it looks good. Like visually, from the previews I've seen of it, it looks good. Like it's not. I was never big into Prince of Persia, so it's something that maybe I catch on sale and stuff like that, and I'll play it. But I'll wait for reviews on it. But it looks interesting. It does look
They
interesting.
need this. That's all I'm saying. They need this to be good.
It kind of
'Cause
reminds me of I don't know, like the animation kind of reminds me of it's like I forgot the name of the game. It's got, I think, Dust or some shit.
Oh,
Like
okay.
the same
Okay.
animation shit.
Mm-hmm. We have Arklands for PC. Not familiar. That's January 19th. Another Code, Recollection, same date. Also the 19th. Last of Us Part 2 Remastered.
Yeah, I could pay $10
Will
to
you?
get it.
So if you have the PS5 one, PS4,
Mm-hmm.
which one? PS5. They give you.
Yeah, you get the DLC for $10. You
The
get it as
DLC.
DLC for $10.
Okay, gotcha. So there's that. No, that was a PS4 game, right?
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. I don't know what this is. This is the 23rd of January. We have Graven for PC. We have Howl. Don't know what this is. PS5, Series X. 24. There you go. Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth
Yeah, my shit's purchased and waiting.
on everything except Switch. This is interesting for me. Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy. I'm sad it's only on Switch though. If this was on PC, I would 100% buy this.
Yeah,
Because I like Apollo Justice. I like Ace Attorney.
me too.
Kind of sad. It's
I
not
bought
on
the
every-
collection. I wouldn't be surprised the collection come out on PC eventually though.
I hope so. It's not announced yet.
Did
I don't
the
know.
Phoenix Wright one come out on PC?
I don't know, but I think so, actually.
Yeah, because I have the
I'll have
Phoenix
to
Wright
see.
one on PlayStation. It's fun.
Okay. Gotcha. Also 25th, more fighting games. Under Night in Birth 2, which I was like, damn, that was fast. But I think this is like an update.
Okay.
It says Under Night in... It's called Unio. I know the... Oh, that was the specific one. Never mind. It's Under Night in Birth 2 Sis Celes. Don't know who Sis Celes is, but I'm gonna assume they are a villain. That's all. Not gonna lie, what I've seen from this, it looks sick.
Yes.
So if you're into anime fighters, you might want to check this out. 'Cause it's pretty dope. And then the day after, Tekken 8, 26.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too. I got both those pre-order and ready to go. So once it comes, they both come out the same day too. Infinity Wealth and Tekken come out the same day.
Well,
Fuck.
somewhere apparently. I don't know. I guess maybe in stores or something. Apparently here they're 2 days apart.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. No.
The
They're,
date is different now.
they're both 18 days.
Tekken's Day is now the 26th. It's not the 24th.
Oh, because I got the Ultimate Edition. I got it early.
Yeah, there you go. Gotcha.
Because I'm looking at the purchase because I already purchased it. It says 18 days on the PlayStation clock, and then Infinity Wealth says 18 days on the PlayStation clock.
So that's both 25.
It's 3 hours earlier than Infinity
There
Wealth.
you go. There you go.
Because one says 18 days and 3 hours, and this one says 18 days and 9 hours.
There you go. Gotcha.
Motherfuckers.
And then to round out January, it is Rugby 24.
Yeah.
Yay.
I never played a word video game in my life.
No, that's the January 30th. That's January. February, this one's a little longer, so I'll go a little faster.
Okay.
First, Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, which is an action RPG and not just a Grand Blue fighting game that I'm interested in. Second, on February 2nd, Jujutsu Kaisen Curse Clash. Don't know what that is.
That's an anime based on it.
But also on the 2nd, Persona 3 Reload, which I might take a look at because I like Persona 3.
Okay.
Scott Steiner apparently can't stand it.
He likes the other game though. Before it.
He likes 4.
He likes Suicide Squad.
Oh, yeah, that's the other game. That is the same day. Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League. February 2nd. Nah, man.
So
Sorry.
this is something
Not
I'll
enough.
wait until it's like really on a good sale. Cause I watched more of the gameplay, and then I think one of the first fights you have of Green Lantern and stuff like that, and even playing it wasn't bad. It's just there's something missing off of the game. It feels like more like Fortnite than anything else, to be honest with you.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. We keep going. The 7th is Fantasia Lost PC. Toho Danmaku Dagura. Nope,
I have
not
no
familiar.
clue what that is.
Helldivers 2, which I'm surprised. Okay. I'm interested in Helldivers.
Okay.
It's a specific type of game. It's a shooter, but it's not just a generic thing. It looks on the surface looks like Destiny, but we'll see. It's on PS5 and PC only. Interesting. Solemn Infernum. That's February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day. Sucker for Love. Date to Die For. That seems like it was made to come out on Valentine's Day with that title. This I didn't know was coming out. February 14th. This I might actually get. Tomb Raider 1, 2, 3 Remastered.
Okay.
I don't know what that is, but if you say remastered, that means they're putting in work. I didn't hear about them doing that to Tomb Raider. Did you?
I heard about it earlier this year, but I didn't see nothing on it.
Really? I didn't hear a damn thing about Tomb Raider. Like that's a big deal.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying it because it's Tomb Raider. I'm saying it because it says remastered.
Yeah.
That means they put in work. I need to see what that's about. And that's very soon. That's freaking Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Gunvault Records Chronicle. That is the 15th. Let's see. Is that a collection of Mighty Gunvault? Does not say.
I don't know.
Because Mighty Gunvault actually a solid platform.
I liked it that was the one like a Mega Man kind of game. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Played Up. Not sure what that is, but that is also the 15th. Mario versus Donkey Kong. Wow, they're making another one of these.
Yes.
Okay.
I saw the preview of that. It looked pretty cool.
It looks. I like the art style they're using for it. I like it. And Donkey Kong got them big ass chompers.
Yeah.
That's the 16th. Skull and Bones. Also the 16th. Not sure what that is, but it's coming out on everything.
That's like the pirate the fucking ship game, the versus game that they did on Ubisoft side.
Oh, they showed that at the Game Awards.
Yeah.
They did.
It's that.
Furnace Master. That's February 20th. Not sure. I assume you furnish your home. Last Epoch. Did not get to see much about that. I don't remember. That's the 21st. Slave Zero. I'm interested in. Slave Zero. I think that's something. Slave Zero X. Excuse me. That is something that was like old. This is like. So this is something that's not really like too much of a modern game. It's a hack and slash type of deal. I'll be honest with you, Mark. Think about it in the same breath as you think about Gungrave.
Okay.
It's a little old in style, rather.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's not gonna be exactly the newest, freshest thing, but I'm interested because it's something that's cool. Like you see the character designs, it's cool.
Yeah.
But it might not be good. This Gungrave, it's kind of hard to play that game. Anyway, Terminator Dark Fate Defiance. What? I didn't know there was a Terminator game. There you go. February 21st. Purple Nation. The Sorting Process? Question marks. That's February 22nd. Also, 22nd, Garden Life, a cozy life simulator. I'm sure you're going to get that, right? Well, you don't want a cozy life?
Man, I simulators, I will play them for like a good hour, and then I'm like, yeah, you're making me do chores. Fuck this shit.
Oh, no.
I played the Power Wash Simulator, felt way too much like work. I was like, fuck this. Like, oh, you're power washing a DeLorean. Fuck that DeLorean. They clean themselves.
They can't, but I understand your frustration. Open Roads, also 22nd. It looks like an adventure game. We'll see. I'll wait for previews for that. Shiren the Wanderer, Mystery of the Serpent Coil Island on the Switch. I don't even know what this is.
Me either.
So could be good, could be bad. Now we're getting close. Wrath Aeon of Ruin, PC. I don't believe I saw this, but it's a first-person shooter. It is a 3D Realms game, and that's interesting. That's like old school Duke Nukem. So like that's got me like interested. Like I see it is gory as hell. It is fast. That's kind of like Doom. I'm like, oh, okay. Wait a second. Star Wars Dark Forces Remaster. Merc.
That's an old school Star Wars PC game.
Old school. The old school. Did you ever get to play it?
Yeah, I played them.
Dark
They're
Forces?
pretty good. They're pretty good. They're like first person.
Interesting. Yeah, this is interesting.
I used to love like the Star Wars PC games. I used to get into those really, like Rebels.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Shit like that.
This is
cool.
This is gonna be on. It's gonna be on everything.
Yeah,
It's kind of crazy. And then we round out the month with sadness and disappointment because it is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, PS5 only. Boo.
I'm not disappointed.
Shut up. Shut up. It's not fair. Now I have to wait 3 to 6 months to play
I'll
this
stream
game.
it just so you can watch.
All right. I'll only watch your stream.
There you go. I actually really want to play it. I did like the first remastered remake or whatever what you want to call it.
I did too.
I really enjoyed it. I love the soundtrack. I'm gonna go through it again, so I plan to play it again eventually. But I'm excited for the new one. I've seen the videos and the previews and stuff like that, and it looks beautiful as hell. So I'm excited for that.
I still have to go through the integrated DLC.
Yeah, I didn't touch the DLC either. So when I go through my playthrough again, I'll have to do the DLC as well.
Yes, I have to do that on PC. And wait.
Yeah.
Because I'm not buying a PS5. No, okay.
Maybe someone drop one off a truck and you get it for like $200.
I mean, if there was a, if it had, we'll see. Yeah.
Good sale.
I think I'm gonna stop there because it's not really too much after that.
Well,
because it's not stuff announced that because it's very much short. You look at the rest of the stuff. The one thing I will say, March has Dragon's Dogma 2 and March 22nd confirmed. Please do not delay the game anymore, please. But then here's another thing that's also the same day, which is kind of crazy. I didn't know that. It's that Rise of the Ronin game.
Oh, okay.
That game looks dope. I don't know what to tell you. It does look dope. Like they trying to make it difficult, but Dragon's Dogma is a lock for me.
You know what's crazy? Is the fact that I probably will not even be touching any of these games because fucking Infinity Wealth is gonna be such a big fucking game that I'll probably still be on this game.
That's true. That is true.
I already see the map and playing the demo on Gaiden. And just seeing the basic map for it, I'm just like, God damn, it's fucking huge.
I don't blame you.
And then seeing that fucking world builder that they made, that little fucking that you build your world and shit, that's part of the game. I'm like, damn, this is like I'm going to be on this game forever. Like it's a lot of game. Yo, PlayStation Remote Play, you need to get your shit together so I can play this shit on my iPad because that's the only reason why I bought my iPad is to play the PlayStation on it. So get your shit together and we got that shit working because I need that for Infinity Wealth because if not, I'm going to take forever on that game.
Yes, I hear you.
But the Rise of Ronin looks dope.
It looks like a better whatchamacallit. The last game that Team Ninja put out, Wulong.
Neo?
No, Wulong.
Wulong. Okay.
It looks like a better Wulong.
I did like Wulong. I thought it was a cool game. I didn't play that much though. I played it.
Was it on Game Pass?
Yeah. So I played it for a good day or two. I wish I played more of it. I didn't play more. I should have played more. I did not play more.
Don't know where the difficulty of this one is going, but this one looks more actiony.
Yeah.
And therefore more accessible, which I hope it is. Because again, Team Ninja don't make easy games.
Yeah.
It's kind of the problem.
Yeah. But it looks good. It looks really good, and it looks like a lot of people are looking forward to it too, because it's like on a lot of people's list for.
This the stuff you can do. Yeah. Like even in the little trailer.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize the stuff that they showed that you could do. You could grapple hook into jump into glider. And I'm like, what the fuck? You could parry like bullets and then get flame trails on your weapon and stuff. I'm like, excuse me?
Yeah. They do some weird shit.
I need that gift for the black dude, Dr. Omar. I beg your pardon? That's how I feel when I see like, what? Yeah. That's crazy. Anyway, and the other big thing I see that's coming out in March is South Park Snow Day, which that's the next one, right? Yeah. That's full on.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't played none of the South Park. I actually heard they were good. I just never played them.
They're all well received.
Yeah.
Was it Stick of Truth and then the other one? They're all well received.
But I think this one's like a different gameplay. It's not a RPG.
No.
Like. I think it's like a first person.
I mean, if they're going back to first person like N64,
yeah,
that's crazy.
Remember to pee on the snow and throw it.
And P and the Snowball.
Yeah. Bring that back.
I mean, it wasn't. It was a time and a place. I wouldn't say it was probably the best RPG.
Yeah.
The best a little first person RPG is type of game. Like it was like action.
Yeah.
It was first person. It had little elements. Let's just put it that way. Though the original one,
Yeah.
it wasn't really RPG.
I was never. So me, I've never been a South Park fan. I never got into
like
it.
the show.
Yeah, I never got into it unless it was
The
like
early South Parks were funny.
unless it was like an episode that someone recommended. I never really watched it.
Yeah, it was just funny, but it was more of a time and place, and also were you a Comedy Central type of person? Like, cause again, when it was popping, when cable was the thing, and if you had cable, you had Comedy Central.
Yeah.
It was just more like, were you watching their programming?
I was watching more of the stand-ups and the Chappelle Show and shit.
Yeah, no, I think I watched it less and less as time went by.
Yeah.
But like the first, because it's like The Simpsons, it's got a shit ton of seasons.
Yeah.
But like the first maybe 5 to 6, maybe even the first 8 to 9. Yeah, I think I watched all the episodes. Like we were just watching it.
Yeah, I was.
But it was more of a cultural thing, and it was also because you got to remember, Star was watching it. You know, the whole crew was watching it, so we would all talk about it. So that's just a different thing.
Oh, okay.
Just
So,
how it
yeah,
works.
that makes sense. Because honestly, I wasn't watching like that, and then I never got into it like that. Like I was more of a Simpson person. I definitely watched Simpsons more than I watched South Park. Like Futurama, like other animation shows I did watch. Just that one in particular, I just didn't. I wasn't into it.
I would put though it was a Wednesday at 8 o'clock, so it never interfered with me watching any of those other things.
That makes sense.
That's kind of the difference.
Like
Like it was treated as an adult show.
Yeah.
So it had a time and place. So it was like, yeah, it was more of if you just wanted to watch it. If that was your thing, yeah. But I don't think it's fallen off, according to people that still watch it. It's just I don't have Comedy Central.
Yeah.
I don't have it. Sorry. So like that's like the big releases in March, and it says Alone in the Dark, which I assume that means it's gonna be an Alone in the Dark remake.
Yeah.
Because Alone in the Dark is an old game.
Yeah.
From back in the day. Yeah, it looks like an Alone in the Dark remake, which could be cool. Because again, that's a creepy type of game, man.
People like their creepy things.
Yeah, it's a psychological type of deal. So I don't know. It might be too spooky for me. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
Here you go. I know you've seen the picture of her as a musketeer, but also March is when Princess Peach's, I guess, second game comes out.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what they do with that. I'll play.
I am as well. I
remember the first one.
Showtime.
I think it was
is what
on
it's called.
on 3DS.
Yeah, the one where she cried.
Yeah. She went through
He
the
treated her
emotions.
like baby Mario.
Yeah.
Shit, don't do that.
But her powers came from her emotions and shit.
Yes. Very, very, very forward-thinking Nintendo. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like everyone would love it. People.
It wasn't a bad game, though, so I can't.
It sold
poo-poo it.
pretty decently.
The list here they have a bunch of stuff that doesn't have any dates. It just says to be announced.
Yeah.
And that's forever. It is I'm scrolling and the scrolling won't stop, so we're not gonna do that. The one thing I will say, in August they do have, and I am definitely, this game made an impression on me. I'm not gonna skip it. Black Myth Wukong,
Okay.
where you get to play as the Monkey King. Looks cool as
Yeah,
hell.
that one did look cool. I did see that
It just
trailer
looks
of
cool.
it, and that was one that I had in my list. I was like, oh, that one actually looks really cool. Other than that, like, there's not really other like games that, like right now, like Infinity Wealth and then Tekken 8. Those are like my two games that I'm pretty gonna be playing for the most of the year and shit. But I don't think anything else like really like, oh, I can't wait for this or I can't wait for that. Like I could wait and see where it goes from there.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Dragon's Dogma. That's it. I don't care about anything else except Dragon's Dogma, because Final Fantasy is whatever. It's not PC ready yet.
Hades 2.
I'll wait.
Hades 2.
I'll
I'm
wait.
looking forward to.
It doesn't have a date,
No, I don't. But I liked it.
and it's early access first, so I don't even know if it's gonna come out in the beginning of like anytime soon.
Yeah.
Because I forgot Hades. It was out for a while,
Yeah.
but it was out as early access.
Yeah, it was.
So I'm not mad because that game is awesome, and they got it right. So yes, why wouldn't you do it? Oh, Scott Steiner said, "Screw that."
Yeah, he didn't like Hades. It was too hard for him.
I'm Hades.
There was not the Snake Eater reboot remaster. I'm kind of interested.
I'm cautiously. Konami might be up to their old tricks and might stick a bunch of Ada wins that you never know. You never know with Konami nowadays.
Other than that, like I'm looking through the list of games that are coming that are on the list.
There's stuff I want, but there's stuff I'm not willing to go all in. Contra I want, but I'm not willing to go in until I see people get their hands on it.
Like Star Wars Outlaws. I'm interested
Trying
in.
to see.
That's the Ubisoft Star Wars game.
And then there's stuff that I don't remember the name of it.
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of stuff on here that it could be things that were shown that I was like, okay, I'm gonna keep that in mind, and I just forgot. Like Duck Detective, The Secret Salami.
Secret Salami.
What? I mean, it could be good. That could be Game of the Year. Secret Salami. I said that before when I was young. You know, that was a euphemism for things. You get in trouble, you say things like that. But today we're progressives. It's a new age, new era.
The Toxic Crusader game, I'm interested in.
But that's not a big game, and I'm definitely gonna pick that up because it's a small game.
Yeah,
that's small.
The G.I. Joe one, I'm interested in seeing just what it is.
Excuse me?
Yeah, the G.I. Joe one.
I beg your pardon?
It's gonna be like a beat 'em up game too, and shit.
Who's making the G.I. Joe?
I don't know, but I remember seeing it. It's gonna be a beat 'em up. It has Duke as Snake Eyes, as Lady Jade. I think Flint and
What about The Rock and John Cena?
No, he's not. Well,
what about Marlon Wayans?
The character is in it.
What about Marlon Wayans?
Parachute or whatever his name is.
I don't know what his name was, but he was in the movie.
He was like the parachute jumper guy. I don't fucking know his name. Yeah. But anyway,
I don't know.
It's gonna be based on the cartoon.
Here we go, Mark. Game of the Year 2024. Normal Fishing.
Normal Fishing.
Normal Fishing.
That don't sound fun.
What? Damn. They couldn't come up with anything. Normal Fishing. All right. Yeah, but like I said, there's a lot of stuff they have a big ass list, right?
Yeah.
But bruh, there's like stuff I don't know what the hell this is. There's a Rugrats game coming out.
Rugrats. Yeah, there's an intro game too. Rise of the Mayhem.
No, but they're relevant.
Yeah.
They stay relevant. When was the last time Rugrats was relevant?
I don't know.
You see what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? But how many years ago was that?
I don't fucking know.
You see what I'm saying? It's been a while.
Yeah.
Sam and Max is on here.
Sam and Max. Yeah.
But they're never usually a big game. Sam and Max is usually a small downloadable game, which if you like adventure games, you're probably already gonna buy that. You know what I mean? Like, is it okay? Hellblade 2 is on this list, but I thought that was coming out soon, right? Hellblade 2.
That one doesn't have a release date.
Okay. Well, that's a big deal for Xbox. Yeah. It is a big deal for Xbox. I don't know. Did you play the first one?
I liked the first one. It got delayed twice though, so I don't trust it.
I got you. And then this one is for me, Shadow of the Ninja Reborn, because Shadow of the Ninja was an older game.
Yeah.
If I'm correct in thinking that's what it is, I might be looking for that.
Cool.
But yeah, there's too many things on here that is either it's very, very we know what it is, so we don't have to worry. Like Splatoon 3. Splatoon 3 is the DLC is coming out for that. It is what it is. You either play it or you're not. But there's this stuff like Space Nation Online. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Merc. I don't know what Space Nation Online is. Streets of Rogue 2. Excuse me. I don't know what that is.
I think this year is gonna be a weird year, as in this one had like so many games that came out and there were like a lot of big games and shit. I think next year is gonna be kind of a weird year. I think we're gonna start off slow, and then we're gonna I think 2025 a lot of those big titles are gonna come out during that time.
I don't know about slow because I see the money. I see the money, Merc.
Yeah.
I see the money. I told you, a lot of those things that were announced for Q1 2024, they're coming.
Yeah.
So I see the money. It's up front. It's up there up front. But as in terms of brand new stuff, that's the stuff that's like I don't know what any of this stuff is. There's things I know the names of, but if you ask me, have I seen it in motion? I know what Test Drive Unlimited is. There's a new one. I have not seen it in motion. I know it, like you said, Mutant Mayhem. I didn't get to see that, but we know what it is because it's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. So you have an expectation.
Yeah, it has turtles.
But there's stuff that's like
it has turtles.
It's
They fight
called,
things.
but I'm just like Mark. There's a game just called Symphonia. What is that?
I have no clue. Yeah, I don't know.
Then
It's gonna be a weird year.
That's a known quantity that I will purchase. Is the Suikoden 1 and 2 HD remaster.
Yeah.
Like I didn't realize that was this year, but like it's a known quantity, but it's not like, oh my god, it's gonna blow something out of the water because it's a remaster of a PlayStation 1 game. You know what I mean?
I will say I'm also
downs on this list.
I'm also interested in like the DLC stuff. Like I'm interested in seeing Street Fighter 6 season 2.
This is true.
And things like that. Those are the things I'm kind of interested in and see what they do with that.
But yeah, when it comes to be announced, there's a lot of stuff I just don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Could be big or not. I don't know. We don't know.
But it's
so we'll
coming.
see.
There's stuff
We'll
coming.
see.
Yep. But yeah, there's a lot of shit. I'll say with figures wise, again, figures are a lot different than games because games have more of a release date. With figures, they'll have a time frame when they come out, and then sometimes they'll come out like 3 months early or 6 months.
Is there
early.
anything that you on your radar?
So the ones I will say 100% that I want, or if I see it or get a chance to get it, I will get it. Well, one, it would be the Universal Monsters, the Raphael Werewolf. I think it started going up on Walmart, and I missed the pre-order date, but that one looks really good. I got the Creature of the Black Lagoon Leonardo, and that thing is fantastic. Like, honestly, I will say that's up there with game figure of the year because it came out like the week right before the January 1st. So I will say that one's a big one. That one's really detailed. I'll get some. I'll do some figure photography figures so you actually can see it. So stay tuned to my TikTok, and I'll post that up. The sort of Wolfman of that. I know there's a shredder of that coming out. We don't know what it looks like, but I'm hearing that it might be a deluxe figure, and it's supposed to be Count Dracula as Shredder as Count Dracula. So I'm very interested to see where that goes. I will say that Wolverine and the Grey Hulk with the suits.
Okay.
I don't do Marvel Legends anymore because they just come out way too frequently.
Too many, yes.
But that one in particular, I kind of want. I was like, that was a unique one, and then I also have the Deadpool and Hitmonkey that has their suits. So I was like, that actually could be a cool display. So I thought about that, and I was like, all right, you know what? I'll probably get that one. So that one got my eye. I'll say some of the newer Ultimate Star coming out with the WWE stuff, like just seeing the new guys that getting.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm getting that Oscar.
Yeah.
I'm getting the new Oscar.
That new Oscar looks cool. The new Io Shirai looks good. I'm hoping Kairi Sane gets an updated figure. I want a new Dominic Mysterio with the North American title. I want there's figures I want to see, and if they come out, I'll probably look into them getting them. WWE's first CM Punk back figure. I'm interested in seeing what that looks like. Because I'll say one thing, AEW did really good with the CM Punk figures. They look really fucking good.
That's true.
But other than that, there's nothing really else beyond the NECA stuff, because that's what's been keeping.
Yeah, the Legends figures with the Magneto in the set.
Yeah,
that's not out yet, right?
The Marvel, the Marvel Legends 97.
It's for the TV show. Yeah,
those look good too. Those look really good. The first wave came out. The second wave comes out, I think, in March.
That's the wave I'm interested in. There's that Magneto.
The both waves look really good. Like, I will actually, but that's the thing. If I buy one, I want to buy them all. So I'm trying not to buy them all.
I know.
But Yeah, I think 2024 is gonna be the year of Wolverine just because it's 40th anniversary. That's why I'm surprised the Wolverine is not
Yeah,
coming out
all
next
those
year. This
Wolverines.
year,
You
yeah,
right. You right.
because it's
Scott
40th
Steiner doesn't
anniversary.
care.
Yeah, he's like, he's my height. But there's a lot of good stuff coming out. A lot of good figure companies coming out. I hope Super 7 picks it back up and gets their things going again as well. Because I feel like they lost quality with certain figures, but some of them they still are kicking ass with as well. I kind of slowed down with Super 7 with the Turtles just because they're expensive. They're like $55 a figure, but they have a lot of things under their belts that are coming out. Like they have more Power Ranger figures. They have more. They have the G.I. Joe cartoon line. They have done more Thundercats. They got more the Toxic Crusaders and all that shit. So there's a lot of stuff going on. The Bike Mice from Mars, I'm actually looking forward to it. I think those release soon too that I pre-ordered. The bikes I didn't get to pre-order yet,
Got,
but the bikes
gotcha.
are. I'm waiting for them to go on clearance because I feel like they're not gonna sell the bikes like that.
Mm-mm. Okay. All right.
But
But it's
they
gonna
look
be
good.
some stuff.
Yeah,
Definitely gonna be some stuff. I forgot about the Wolverines.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
But that one in particular with Joe Fixit and Patch,
That's
I really
yeah.
want
That one.
That one
That
looks
one
good.
and the Sabretooth one with the
That
Wolverine
one
with the
looks
plain
really good.
clothes.
Yeah.
That's like the best Sabretooth they ever made as
Yeah.
a figure. Jesus.
That one, they both look really good. But that one in particular with Joe Fixit and Wolverine, just because I have Deadpool and Hitmonkey in suits as well. That's the only reason why I want it. Because then that could be a really, really fun display.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So.
Okay.
And maybe a Donatelli for 2024, please.
If they could do it, they need to do it.
Donatelli, please. 2024.
Put it out.
NECA, it could be a NECA exclusive. It could be like a Loot Crate exclusive, but Donatelli.
Mm-hmm.
We need him. I'm tired of the copies, the other figures. We need Donatelli. Stop playing around. But yeah, NECA been killing it. So they have a ton of stuff coming out, and they always doing some good stuff, and they're hurting my pockets all the time.
That's what they do.
All the time.
That's what they do.
I really will like to get the Like a Dragon or the Yakuza figures. They're like $100 each.
I know.
But
I know. That's the problem.
I would like to get all three of them because
I would like to get the Final Fantasy figures, but those are like 150.
Yeah.
Every time you look, Jesus.
Yeah, man. So those are the things I have. I actually got the Jackie. Shout outs to my girl Jackie. She got me the duck Kiru with the bike.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, I love it. It's in the
stuff.
centerpiece, and then I got my buddy sent me the little figures of Majima and Kiru. They're like the little, I forgot what they called, but the little Japanese figures, and they look like little babies, but they're characters, and I got those like standing right next to the duck. I might try to get the Majima duck.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because he needs a friend, and that's about it. But yeah, it's 2024. It's gonna be interesting. There's a lot of stuff coming out, but yeah, that big the Joe Fixit and Patch. I think that's the Marvel Legend. That's probably the only one I buy. Maybe that 97 Cyclops.
Okay.
I've always been a mark for Cyclops. I like Cyclops. A lot of people don't like him. I like him. I like Cyclops. But yeah, that's
I would like that. That's probably
that Magneto, right?
Yeah, but I mean just that whole thing. Because like I said, the sculpts for those look so good.
Yeah.
Like but then again, it's like you said, they've been getting better with the non-celebrity faces and stuff for the comic book characters. They just look mad good now.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, that's Wolverine's body, and whose face is that? Or that's like Jean Grey, and she's got the eye looking sideways. You know what I'm saying? It's none of that like it used to be. Like, damn, they look good.
They got some good stuff, and they gotten a lot better. They got a lot better with them.
Yes, sir.
And then Hasbro, they stopped the Power Ranger line for a year, so they don't have no new Lightning collections coming out this year.
I say go back to Sentai and bring up not Mask Rider. Bring up
Kamen Rider.
Kamen Rider.
Yeah.
Bring up all the Kamen Riders.
They're dope too. Those are some figures like
because they're too expensive, man.
Yeah.
the Namco figures,
Yeah, they pricey.
the Bandai figures, now they used to be cheap. Now they're like $40-$50 and up
Yeah.
for one and up. I
Yeah.
say and up, they might be like 60s, $4.99 or something like that.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Yep.
So that's it. We got some figure talk. We got some games talk. What else we got? We got some movie talk.
Yes.
Talk about this here movie.
I will say this right in general and stuff like that. This is probably one of my favorite MCU movies. Period. So
Mhm.
this is my first 5 of this whole list that we have been doing of the comic book theater, and I was very excited to watch it again. Our movie is Captain America: Winter Soldier.
Yes, sir.
That
Let's
came
see.
out April 4th,
Got this.
2014.
Yes, I see it.
4/4/14.
Got PG-13 rated on here. You got 2:16, 2 hours and 16 minutes. So we gave them credit earlier, talking about we'd like to see more, but this one is directed by the Russos.
Yeah.
Now let's see. Anthony Russo, Joe Russo. Known for anything not Marvel? Because I know they have in-game here as director,
I forgot what they
but
did.
anything not Marvel.
Let me go back to the IMDb. What did
I see producer on everything all at once, not director.
producer? Let's see what they did before that. I think this was actually their directorial.
Well, I see TV. I see TV stuff.
Uh,
Carpoolers, Courtroom K, Running Wild, Happy Endings, which I think I still have.
Community.
Oh, Community. Okay.
Uh,
14 episodes. All right.
Coca-Cola Mini Marvel. They directed
Animal
The
Practice.
Gray Man. Cherry.
All right. So there's a bunch of stuff here.
Yeah.
I mean, Community being the big one before this stuff. So there you go.
You, Me, and Dupree.
Oh, really? Okay. All right.
Oh, they were known for Arrested Development. They
We-
did a lot of stuff for Arrested Development TV show.
Gotcha.
And they wrote a
Okay.
lot of stuff.
That makes sense.
They wrote for Little Nightmares. They wrote for Extraction and Extraction 2.
But not for this movie. I'm looking. I'm seeing. They wrote for stuff, but you look writers here: Christopher Marcus, Stephen Freely, and of course, credit to Joe Simon.
Yeah.
But yeah, they didn't write on this movie. All right. Hold on while I get the cast, cause
Got
Hey.
big cast.
now a lot of people who are important. So we go: Chris Evans, Steve Rogers, Captain America,
Yes.
Samuel L. Jackson, Nick Fury, Scarlett Johansson, Natasha Romanoff / Black Widow, Robert Redford, Alexander Pierce, Sebastian Stan as Bucky Barnes / Winter Soldier. We have Anthony Mackie, Sam Wilson / Falcon, Kobe Smulders. That is an interesting set of names.
Yeah.
As Maria Hill. Frank Grillo as Brock Rumlow. Maximiliano Hernandez as Jasper Sitwell. We have Emily Van Camp as Kate / Agent 13.
Yep.
Haley Atwell as Peggy Carter. Toby Jones as Dr. Arnim Zola. We have Stan Lee as Smithsonian Guard.
Yes.
Shit. We have Alan Mulvey as Jack Rollins. Let's try to get some of the people. Anybody else? We have there he is. George St. Pierre as George Batroc.
Yeah.
I forget the S confuses me. You don't pronounce the S.
He was
It's
the
just
Leaper.
The Leaper. Let's see who else was. Skinny Steve, Christopher George Saris. Get his name in there. There you go. I'm trying to look. Joe Russo, Dr. Fine.
French pirate Brian Duffy.
French pirate. Okay.
French pirate number 2.
Just trying to see. Is anybody else? John Skarloff as Charlie XO. There you go. Oh, I did a bunch of this.
Well, you have
agents,
Russo.
field agents.
You have one of the Russo brothers in the meeting in the beginning of the movie.
They have does this guy have a name? His character have a name?
It
just says man in meeting. Oh, okay, gotcha. Is that it? Because I know we had at least some people who weren't like made front and center, but there were some background people, right?
DC person was the Apple employee.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Danny Purdy was the Comtech. That was the dude from Community.
Okay, I gotcha. Cool. Did it have a bunch of people from there like that?
I think he's the only one.
Okay, all right. Because again, I didn't watch it that much, so I wouldn't know their faces for everybody in there. Yeah, that's about it, right?
The dude that played Lieutenant Dan, he was the voice of the Smithsonian.
Really?
Yeah. There you go. That's the deep cut right there.
I mean, that's kind of crazy. Oh no. We had the guys. We had the guy and the girl, right?
Yes.
The uncredited. We had Aaron Taylor Johnson as Pietro Maslow.
Yeah, yes.
First appearance is in this movie, right?
Yes, they are in this movie.
Uncredited, yeah. So uncredited, we have Quicksilver.
Yep.
And he's what's him called? Kick-Ass.
Yes, he is.
He is Kick-Ass. See, that's what I'm trying to pull the deep cuts because they are uncredited people.
Yeah.
That's it. No. Just those. That's it. Who plays Scarlet Witch in here? I don't see it. I don't see whatchamacallit.
No, it was
I don't see the girl.
Elizabeth Olsen. It was her.
But where is she? Like they don't have her here either. Like I'm scanning for Scarlet Witch in the credits, and she's not even here.
They probably don't.
Because you would think she would be next to her. She would be next to the brother, but it's not.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. All right. As we know, this is the second Captain America movie. This is Captain America in the modern times, or for the movie's debut, the modern time.
Yeah.
Let's see what the synopsis says. As Steve Rogers struggles to embrace his role in the modern world, he teams up with a fellow Avenger and S.H.I.E.L.D. agent, Black Widow, to battle a new threat from history, an assassin known as the Winter Soldier. So, we'll ask you, did you get to read the original, like, the inspirations?
Probably one of my favorite new books of Captain America was the big story arc of the Winter Soldier. It's not an old book. It came out like early 2000s. I think I forgot his name. Fuck. Writer of what? Let me just write. Writer.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I read the comic of the origin of Winter Soldier and stuff like that when they started bringing him in, and the story arc was really good. Probably one of my favorite Captain America runs. In Marvel Comics, like it was a really good run. The guy that was writing Captain America at the time, was really good. Soldier. I think it's Ed Brubaker.
Oh, Brubaker?
Brubaker.
I got you.
He's the one I wrote it, and he's the one that introduced Winter Soldier to the world, and that was probably. I know that year, I think it was Comic Book of the Year, 2005, 2006, but that was a really amazing run of Captain America during that whole time. That whole run was really good.
Gotcha. Gotcha. I do remember. I believe that obviously in addition to the movies bringing up his popularity,
Yeah.
I believe that book was one of the things that definitely put Cap back on people's radar.
Yes.
And I know so many people whose favorite character is Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
It was a good run. It was a good storyline, and yeah, it did really well during that
Now,
time. I had that run in comic book form.
did they make a graphic novel for the entire thing?
Yeah,
For
100%. Yeah, yeah. They did.
Okay, I might have to track that down. I mean, if it's maybe digitally, because obviously in print it's probably worth $1,000.
Yeah, yeah. Actually,
Because
well,
it's not
trades are a
unless
different
it's
story
reprinted.
though.
Unless it's reprinted.
Yeah, trades are a different
'Cause-
story though. Trades don't really go on high in price. They just stay around
Okay,
the same
okay.
price. Yeah.
I
That
mean,
and
I
then
think the only one I really know that was expensive wasn't it like the Thanos one?
but when it
Like,
comes to trade paperbacks, they usually don't go that high unless it's like a
okay.
really big trade. Like if the trade is like over $12 and stuff like that, then
That's what I'm saying. Like Infinity War,
Infinity
like the
War,
original
yeah.
one.
That one goes
I
for
imagine.
like yeah, that was like 30
But
bucks.
I mean the original print, not a reprint, because I know they reprinted that book to
Yeah.
death. I understand that.
But yeah,
So,
but when you first got the graphic novel, it was like about yeah, it was a little pricey.
hmm
Yeah, I remember. But yeah.
so since we already watched this one and we both think very highly of it, um, my question to you is to get different things out of this viewing. Do you remember the original story, and were there any changes made that you remember?
I think they did a lot more changes to. So in general, MCU had to change it in a way that it didn't involve all the heroes and shit like that. So there's a lot of
Okay.
characters missing from the original story arc. But from how they did Bucky and how they brought him in, I think they did
Mhm.
a really good adaptation to it.
Okay. Okay.
And then I think it was casted very, very, very well as well. Like they did a really good
Yes.
job with the casting.
Yes.
They did a really good job just getting everyone together in this movie, and I think they did a really good job just presenting how he looked and everything like that. Like everyone, we always say like we want the original costumes into the movie. Like we want to see it from
Mhm.
costume to movie, and they did it in a nutshell with Winter Soldier. They didn't really change much of his costume.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that was something that I really appreciated. That fucking Shield Captain America suit is probably one of my favorite fucking Captain America suits I've
True,
seen in
true.
movies. That navy blue suit in the beginning, I thought that's probably one
True,
of my
true.
favorite suits. And I think I think the action, like, just one thing I'll say about the Captain America movies and what they do, is the sound effects of the impact of his shield against people. And I think it's so fucked up, but so good at the same time because you hear the
Yeah.
thud of the
Mhm.
shield hitting them, and I'm like, ow.
And you know it's metal because they have that sound to it. With that, it like has a little
Like-
bit of an echo.
Like
Yeah.
if you had bad teeth, your mouth is fucked up because that
Yeah.
shield vibrates too.
Your sternum cracked. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
so-
Yeah, man.
And like
Yeah.
just they do a good job in just showing his power, his like his strength and everything like that. And I think they do a good job in showcasing that because again, he does things that not a lot of people could do, but like it's believable with him. Him jumping out a window and landing on the shield and shit, like because the impact, he could take the impact and stuff like that. It's like little shit like that that they
In the
really
be-
do.
him jumping out of the carrier in
Yeah.
the beginning.
Yeah.
The guy literally said, "Do you have a parachute?" No.
Nah, he don't even.
Just flying from the heavens like a bullet. Just yeah, man.
I really enjoyed this flick and the action, from the action scenes to the actors. I think everyone played their roles well. I think this was one of the best portrayals of Black Widow as well.
I think this is one of the Marvel movies that has the best choreography.
Yeah.
I think up until we got Black Panther in motion,
Yeah.
I would say only his is better, but like this is like right up there with it.
Yeah.
So I just from the beginning of the movie to the end, because it's mostly different forms of action. You got you got that hand-to-hand Captain America combat throughout though,
Yeah.
and it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Him and Winter Soldier fight.
Yeah. And that scene is like
That is.
frame to frame from the comic too, with him catching the shield.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember being so excited to see that scene too. That scene was so dope. Like I think Captain America has some of the best scenes that like memorable for me for MCU wise. Like he
Yeah,
has
I
those
agree.
epic scenes and shit. Like
I agree.
him carrying Major and shit like that too. So it's like he has a lot of those. But in general, like Captain America in general, I think is the best trilogy of our run of the MCU and stuff like that. I think 100% is one of the best or the best of the trilogies of the single hero stuff. And again, I think is the best portrayal of Black Widow. I think Nick Fury was great in this movie as well.
Yeah, I realized this going through again that I had a slight tinge of dislike for Black Widow.
Yeah.
Because of how she's portrayed. I'm like, yeah, that's how you should feel.
One thing I love
It's
about
like,
this too.
man, she's good, but
Yeah.
damn it, I don't like her because she's got her own agenda.
Yeah.
She might compromise the mission. You know what I'm saying?
One
So,
thing I actually loved about this movie too is the fact that they, like, you would think that those two characters line up falling in love with each other, kind of thing, and that's how like it betrayed, but they actually betrayed each other as partners, and they did a good job with that. They did play around with him because again he's that innocent dude and stuff like that, and he was in love with someone like that. But I think they did a great job, just like they had a buddy relationship, and they knew how to talk to each other, and they knew how to present each other and things like that. And that's something I really liked, the dynamic between Black Widow and Captain America. You actually you see their friendship too,
Mm-hmm.
and
This is true.
him dealing with his I guess his outsiderness with the world because he's
His
from,
age, yeah. He's aged out of the world.
yeah. So and then Falcon was pretty solid in this movie too.
Yeah, he was good. His role in this movie was good enough to get him a TV show. I'd say he did very well.
And a movie.
Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot this coming.
New World, well, not New World Order anymore, but
NWO.
yeah.
And I think Sebastian Stan as Winter Soldier. I think he's maybe the MVP of the movie.
Yeah, I thought he was a great
I'll be
portrayal of the
honest.
character as well.
A brand new character, and they could have gone so wrong. But I think at this point, Marvel was just rolling along so strong.
Yeah.
But again, you have to give credit to the director.
Yeah. I think you give the credit to the director, also the fact that they didn't really fuck around with it. They're like, the character's good, leave it alone. You there? You cut out. Hello?
Oh yeah, I
you cut out
got
a little bit.
I got you. No, because no, Scott Steiner was there.
Yeah.
He was saying hi.
Yeah.
No, I was saying, I think the credit goes to them also because no matter how much money you put behind these movies, it shows that that's not the factor.
Yeah.
How much CG you put, that's not the factor. They have to be written well and they have to be acted and directed well. It's just like, I think the first two of the Captain Americas are a perfect storm of all that stuff. So
Yeah,
I
agree.
would I'm also giving this movie a 5.
Yeah.
But I said to you, for sentimental reasons, this is number 2.
Okay.
Captain America, the original is still number 1 for me.
Okay.
Just because that is my Rocketeer. It is a certain type of thing for me, and I like that.
Okay. So it takes out Dread as your number 2.
Okay. All right.
Captain America. And again, like what I was just saying, like they did a good job in not changing the Winter Soldier. I think they did a really good portrayal of the character from the comics. I feel like they were like, you know what, nothing's wrong with that. Let's just use that. And they
Yes.
used it smartly. And I think they did the same thing with Captain America himself. Like, this is one thing about Captain America that I always liked in the comic books. And I always was a big fan of the character Captain America. Just the fact that he always had that innocence to him, but he also has that he's kind of an out of the world kind of character. Like he's just like he's humble. He's a very humble dude. He's like again the kid from Brooklyn kind of thing, and they always portrayed him that way. And I always thought they did a good job in portraying him. And I think Chris Evans was probably I think the perfect match for Captain America's character. I remember the bullshit everyone was saying too when he got casted. When I found out Chris Evans, I was like, huh, I can see it.
The only thing I said was, hey, isn't he human? So
Yeah. I think most
The
people
only
said
thing.
that too.
that's literally the only thing I was
But
just like. how's
I think
gonna
he
be the
played
character?
Captain America to a T. I think he played the perfect
Yes.
Captain America.
I mean, not for nothing. I think he also played Jonathan Storm to a T too, which is funny. Interesting how his personality, how he has so much range.
And it worked.
Although technically, I would say that's kind of his Scott Pilgrim character.
Yeah.
Technically.
Yeah, it's 5 with me. It's gonna be my number 1 right now, and it's gonna be there for a bit. This is my first 5. I have not gave a movie a 5 yet, so this is my first 5.
Okay.
So I'll just wrap up our top 10. Right now, my list right now is Captain America with Soldier number 1. Dark Knight is number 2. Watchmen is number 3. Captain America 1 is number 4. Iron Man is number 5. Kick-Ass number 6. Sin City is number 7. Booty Tang number 8. Scott Pilgrim vs. World is number 9. And Dread is number 10. For you, your list is Captain America First Avengers 1. Captain America with Soldiers 2. Dread is number 3. Dark Knight is number 4. Kick-Ass number 5. Iron Man number 6. Super is number 7. Scott Pilgrim number 8. Sin City is number 9. And Pootie Tang is still dangling on your top 10.
Okay.
Yeah. Our next movie for this comic book theater is, I think it's another solid one too. Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Oh, okay. I have not seen this to the end. I have seen some of it.
Alright. So
Because I think we watched it before, so I
Yeah.
did watch it. Yeah, I watched it in pieces. Yep.
yeah, so yeah, Captain America, Amazing Spider-Man number 2 is up. Next, X-Men Days of Future Past is after that. Edge of Tomorrow is after that. Guardians of the Galaxy, Ninja Turtles, Sin City 2, and Hercules wraps up 2014.
Gotcha. Okay.
So we got some good ones in lineup.
Nice.
And the Michael Bay Turtles. Ugh, I hate those movies.
I've gone this long without watching it on purpose, except for that one time we watched it way back with Jinkies,
Yeah.
like for the cast back then.
Yeah.
So yeah, no.
All right. We wrap this up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you for listening to another episode of the It Gets Better I Swear podcast. Make sure you check us out anywhere and everywhere. RedCycloneInc. That is Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram. That is YouTube. That is SoundCloud. That is Spotify. And we got a WordPress, so check it out. Where you at, Mark?
Follow me on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, and TikTok. All Mark the Mic. Shout out to Tenacious T, Jeremy Sriracha, and Tyler and Straw Hat Tyler. They have a podcast called Popcorny on Spotify. Definitely check that out when you get a chance. I'm on there sometimes too, so there we go. And always remember, follow the Jinkies.
Get ready for the ride. Check. Yo, buckle up, get ready for the ride. Get set for the vibe unfolding. See life like an action sequence. Put it down, let the beat start rolling. Upload to the mainframe. I'm on the satellite holding it. I see my people stepping it up now. Download that, we go with it. We got them moves, got them vibes. We got the strategy, do it all night. Do it all day, no wasting time. We got the crew, get ready for the ride. We got them moves, got them vibes. We got the strategy, do it all night. Do it all day, no wasting time. We got the crew, get ready for the ride. We got them moves, got them vibes. We got the strategy, do it all night. Do it all day, no wasting time. We got the crew, get ready for the ride. We got them moves, got them vibes. We got the strategy, do it all night. Do it all day, no wasting time. We got the crew, get ready for the ride.